Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Sunday Anime Chat. I am your host, Pop. And as you are well aware, November is waifu month. So I'll be showcasing some of my favorite waifus, and I hope you'll let me know what your favorite waifus are, and we can check them out together. Why not? Let's enjoy some waifu goodness. Before I get to that, just want to say hello to you, David Glenn, loyal watcher and, mod of the channel. And fabric folds. You couldn't watch me play the game yesterday because you were working, but you were lurking. Hey, I appreciate that. Nice to see you. Good old fabric. Anyways, let's get into it. I usually go through the news of the week, courtesy of the Anime News Network. There we go. All right. Xavier Yamada's Satori Inu 4-panel manga gets short anime on YouTube. And that's what I like to see. I like to see them putting up some stuff on YouTube that's free to watch for people. Makes it so you don't have to go to a streaming service. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. And they get 12 episodes of it. It's always nice when you can do that. New Ryoku Usagi anime gets second season in 2025. Bleach Rebirth of Souls Games character trailer previews Nell. I'm sure there's some Bleach fans who really like Nell for their waifu pick. I'm sure they're out there somewhere. Overlord, the Sacred Kingdom anime film, earns $1.16 million US in its opening. So that's good to see. People turning out to see some anime in the theater. Keep doing that and they'll keep bringing it over. French-Japanese film Ghost Cat Anzu streams new clip ahead of a North American release. Wild Brain's Family Channel airs Pretty Guardian Sailor Moon Crystal anime in Canada. Wild Brain's Family Channel. Okay, I've never heard of that channel before up here, so it'd be something I'd have to look for and see where I can find it. Crunchyroll streams clip from Overlord, the Sacred Kingdom anime film. Overlord is seriously underrated. Okay. And that's why when you have such a glut of shows around, it's really hard, or it's really easy to miss the shows that are, really excellent because they just slip by. There's just such a glut of everything. That Time I Got Reincarnated as a Slime Isekai Chronicles Games trailer highlights 3 DLC characters. Do not show us Sailor Uranus. Don't worry, we won't show that. Nobody wants to see that. Witchy Precure, Mirai Days anime's trailer previews opening song, Saori Hayami's second role. I Have a Crush at Work anime's video reveals more cast and staff, theme songs, and a January 6th debut. Moving along to Tuesday, I Left My A-Rank Party anime's promo video reveals more cast and staff and a January 11th debut. Orb, On the Movements of the Earth anime casts Daisuke Namikawa. Dragon's Dogma game director Hideaki Itsuno helms new Lightspeed Japan studio. Okay, I've heard a bit about Dragon's Dogma, but I've never played it. But apparently this guy is going to a new studio. High Dive to stream from bureaucrat to villainous. Dad's been reincarnated. The Heneko, the elf girl's cat, is secretly an S-rank monster anime. Oh, both anime screen North America premieres at Anime Frontier on December 7th. Sakamoto Days Anime's video unveils opening song, January 11th debut, and 2-part run. Moving along to Wednesday, Please Put Them On, Takemani-san Anime unveils teasers, cast, staff, and April debut. So this is a show I've been waiting for this because I've been reading the manga, and it is really good. It's very ecchi, and yeah, I would suggest reading it if you don't want to wait until April. Believe it or not, it is like a romance, but it's just it's got quite the twist to it. Should be really, really enjoyable, and I hope it does well. Pui Pui Molcar the movie, Molmax CG anime casts Ayumu Murase and Akari Kito. Secret level video game anthology series trailer reveals cast. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Kevin Hart, Keanu Reeves, more join December series. What? Huh. Okay, well, all of those guys are new. High Dive has to do something about their interface. That 1996 style interface isn't cutting it. Okay. Yeah, I don't watch High Dive, but if they have an old interface, and even if it looks old, as long as it works, you don't want them to overcomplicate things too much. That's for sure. Interstellar 5555, the story of the Secret Star System 4K remastered film streams trailer. Oh, Monster Hunter Outlanders smartphone game announced. Beware the smartphone games, you guys. You know, that's what I always say. That's my warning out there. They can shut them off on you at any time. You put all that time and money into it, and boom, they shut them down. Ragnarok X, next generation mobile game, reveals November 20th launch in Japan. Another mobile game. Anime Ego releases Time of Eve, anime's Blu-ray disc, on December 10th. I haven't heard that name in a long time. Anime Ego. Those guys were really big back in the day. Bandai Namco Filmworks releases second Aura Battler Dunbine experimental video with new theme song by Mindarin. Dr. Stone, Science Future Anime's teaser reveals 2 new cast members. Moving along to Thursday, Attack on Titan finale compilation film debuts at number 1 in the Japanese box office. I mean, okay. You're going to release it in the Japanese box office. It's just not my thing. From bureaucrat to villainous, Dad's been reincarnated. Anime reveals more cast. January 9th TV debut. Cherry Magic, 30 Years of Virginity Can Make You a Wizard. Anime reveals key visual main trailer for special edited compilation. You don't believe a word about Attack on Titan? Yeah, I mean, they dragged it out for so long. That was their downfall. If they would have just, got right to it and stopped releasing like part A and part B and part 1A, part 1B. But they just dragged it out so long. Yeah, and by the way, I'm not going to watch Cherry Magic 30 Years of Virginity because that's the boys love one and I'm not watching that one. The Catcher in the Ballpark manga gets TV anime. Okay. Keep an eye out for that one. Farmagia anime's first video reveals cast, staff, theme songs, January 10th debut. Oh, Asian Kung Fu Generation. Those guys did opening number 2 for Naruto, so they're like a J-rock band. Sakuna of Rice and Ruin anime gets sequel, spin-off game about Kokoro wa, a smartphone game. Okay. G-Kids acquires North American rights to Naoko Yamada's A Silent Voice, Liz and the Bluebird anime films. That's good on G-Kids. They gotta pick up more licenses for stuff. You can't just have excuse me, you can't just have Crunchyroll the only guys in town, High Dive has to pick it up a bit. G-Kids has to. Speaking of which, Crunchyroll adds Ashita no Joe anime. That's the old boxing anime. Mashin Sozoden Wataru anime reveals January 12th debut in new commercial. Next up, Kaiju Sekai Sefuku TV anime second teaser reveals cast, staff, and an April debut. That was Thursday. Moving along to Friday. The Daily Life of a Middle-Aged Online Shopper in Another World anime reveals cast, staff, and January debut. Ubel Blatt anime's second trailer reveals January 10th debut, streaming only on Prime Video worldwide. More cast. So that'll be on Amazon Prime, I'm guessing. Crunchy will censor it. I mean, and that's up to them. If they do, people are going to be like, I'm not watching this. It's for the people that know. Or they'll go find it somewhere else. Yar. If you get what I mean. Whisper Me a Love Song animes, episodes 11 and 12, to air on December the 28th. It says here the final 2 episodes were delayed in June due to production issues. Okay. Laid-back camp creator Afro's mono anime casts Hikaru Tono. Gundam Seed Freedom Zero prequel teaser streamed. For all you Gundam Seed fans. The Moon on a Rainy Night manga gets TV anime. Backstabbed in a Backwater Dungeon novels get anime. Well, that's not very nice. Get backstabbed in your dungeon. But I wonder how that's going to be. Like a lot of things, you just give it a watch when it comes out and see. Rivera, the Promised Land games HD remaster heads west on Switch on November the 28th. Well, we'll skip by the North American anime and manga releases. Kodansha lists Natsumi Iguchi's Dekin no Mogura manga with anime debuting in July 2025. Kadokawa lists Death March to the Parallel World Rhapsody TV anime with sequel. You have no idea what I could possibly mean? Surely none of us would engage in something so criminal as piracy. Never. I know you guys are fine, upstanding citizens of your respective country. There would be never any engagement in such dubious dealings. We're all good boys here. Yeah, you are. I'm assuming that foot's getting better there, Fabric. You're doing all right. Sanrio to stream Cinnamoroll anime in English on YouTube. Oh, once again, another show coming to YouTube that you guys can watch. I mean, if you so desire. It's a Sanrio one, so it's gonna be look like Hello Kitty. Moving along to Saturday. Heaven Burns Red game launches in English for smartphones and Windows. At least it's out for Windows, and hopefully it doesn't get shut down. Rakuen Suiho expelled from Paradise, Kokoro no Residence sequel film reveals 2026 debut in teaser video. Himitsu no Aipri TV anime gets second season. You were out in the Teton yesterday, so yes, you're back on the treadmill. Attaboy. That's what I like to hear. Get recovered after something like that. Here we go. Japan's video game rankings. What is number one? Number one, Mario and Luigi Brothership. That is number one, followed by Super Mario Party Jamboree, Romancing Saga 2, Revenge of the Seven, Mario Kart 8, Battle Spirits Crossover, Minecraft, Animal Crossing, Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. At number 9, a PS5 game, Slitterhead. Never heard of that one before. Will Microsoft make it this week? I've never seen them on the list. At least I don't think so. Going back to number 10, Nintendo Switch Sports. Oh, then PS5 game, Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Back to the Switch with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Then a couple of PS5 games in a row, Professional Baseball Spirits, Romancing Saga 2, and Dead Rising Deluxe. Back to the Switch with Powerful Pro Baseball, Pokemon Scarlet Violet, Luigi's Mansion 3, River City Saga, Three Kingdoms, and a PS4 Romancing Saga 2. Nope, it's no surprise then. Number one, Mario and Luigi Brothership. Romancing Saga 2 looks good. I wonder if they have a translated version. It's from Square Enix. And Mario Kart 8 still up there with 6,245 copies sold that week with a total of 6 million. Unreal. Yeah, you dislike Mike's, or you hate Microsoft with a passion. That's why you keep doing the same joke. Hey, that's fine. I'm not a big fan of the Microsoft either. Which is why they will probably never be on the game ranking. But let's look at the TV ranking. From top to bottom, Sazi-san, Chibi Muruko-chan, Detective Conan, Blue Miburo, Doraemon, Wonderful Precure, Dragon Ball Daima in there. Followed by One Piece, Magi Lumiere, Oshiri Tentai. Okay. Not too bad. Still have nightmares about Windows 286. Yeah. Beyblade X. X1 game launches in English on Switch. Nice to see more games coming for the Switch. And I suppose everyone's excited for the new Switch coming. It's supposed to be here before March. I'm quite looking forward to that. Backwards compatibility is something they announced, and that should be a no-brainer. And I'm hoping that they can get the resolution up there with a new graphics chip, because the one that's in the Switch now is from 2015, so very, very old technology. All right. Isn't Beyblade a hint? Wrong Beyblade. Guys, I think I downloaded the wrong game. The Idolmaster Tours game launches in arcades next spring. Or it should be. Fortnite launches Gundam Requiem for Vengeance Red vs. Blue in-game event. Really? Okay, well. Fortnite making the rounds there. Grabbing all the different IPs to use in their game. Atelier Yumiya game previews gameplay in new video. Koei Tecmo announces 3 Kingdoms Heroes game for Apple Arcade. Wow, is Apple Arcade still a thing? That's wow. I've never gotten into anything like that. Like Apple Arcade, I mean. Yeah. Is anyone using Apple Arcade? Let's just have a quick peek here. The game features voiced generals from across the Romance of the Three Kingdoms franchise in a turn-based battle board game. The company describes the game, drawing inspiration from timeless classics like shogi and chess. Three Kingdoms Heroes combines turn-based combat with unique unit movements in place of numerical stats. Units boast unique stratagems or skills reminiscent of the generals in Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Experience a simple yet intricate gameplay through the combination of these two mechanics. In single-player mode, players face off against the Gyaru AI, which is configured specifically for the game with multiple difficulties. Players can also face off against other opponents worldwide in seasonal matches and private matches. Okay. Fortnite is the Attack on Titan of games. It just shambles along like a zombies from High School of the Dead. Yes, I agree, Fabric. I agree. Apple Arcade, they still got Minesweeper? Yeah, I mean, that's what I was talking about. It's like Apple Arcade. Still have that? Okay, well, yeah, that's it for that game. Out of all the places to launch your game, you're going to do it on Apple Arcade. Aniplex USA streams Rurouni Kenshin, Kyoto Disturbance, anime's English dub trailer. Moving along to Sunday, Mikado no Sanshimai wa Angai Choroi anime unveils lead voice Minami Hinata in video. Welcome to Demon School Iruma-kun anime gets 4th season. And that is it. You guys are all caught up on the news. Let's have a look at the rankings to see where things are. Now, I know I shouldn't put a lot of stock in this because who knows what everybody's voting. But number 1, Natsume's Book of Friends, followed by Dan, Blue Box, Orb on the Movements of the Earth, Ranma. No, there was no new episodes. It's just kind of stuck there. Is it wrong to pick up girls in a dungeon? Number 5. Wow, Negative Positive Angler. It took a dive and then it climbed its way back up. They gotta shorten those anime names. Yes, they do. Raise Zero. It's steadily falling off. Fairy Tail is at number 9. Do-Over Damsel Conquers the Dragon Emperor. I'm watching this one. It's very enjoyable. Sort of like a time travel, but not like far in the past, just like 4 years. Shangri-La Frontier, hanging in there at number 11. Tying the Knot with an Amigami Sister. Wow, it started at the bottom and it worked its way up. Dan got real weird, or weird real quick, and the release schedule is going to make you drop it. Hey, yeah, smarten up, Dan. Hey, Godzillionaire, how you doing? Shorter names. What's wrong with that time I got reincarnated as a low-level little guy in a fantasy world with waifu? That's why we shorten them. Yeah, we'll be like, oh, yeah, did you guys watch Little Guy? Or whatever. Yeah, Tying the Knot with the Amigami Sister. It started low and it worked. It's crawled its way up to number 12. Try typing it in Japanese, yeah. I'll Become a Villainess Who Goes Down in History. Number 13. Suma Show. Never heard of that one. Nina the Starry Bride. Magi Lumiere is kind of falling off here. Dragon Ball Daima. Sword Art Online. Arifureta. Mecha Ude. It's all over the place. It's mid, then it goes up, then it goes down, then it goes up again. Just all over. Reincarnated Aristocrat. I am watching that and enjoying it. I think his ability is improving, and he's being able to get more stats and actually like biography of people. So that's good. Acro Trip. Notorious Talker. Look at this thing. From the bottom, it goes up, then it drops again, then up again, then drops again. Make up your mind. I'm watching this one because it's very interesting to me and kind of reminds me of Failure Frame, just where the guy is out for revenge. They did a new season of Sword Art Online. Who carries it? Don't know. Probably Crunchyroll, but I could be wrong about that. Yeah, Sword Art Online. Let's have a look here. Yeah, watch Sword Art Online, Apple TV, Microsoft Store, Crunchyroll, Amazon channel. There you go. There you go, Fabric. That's where you go to see it. There's a lot of Sword Art Online stuff. Yakuza Fiance. Oh, Bleach hanging in there. If it's Crunchy, you'll pass. Yeah. Yeah, because Crunchy's owned by Sony, I believe. And, you know, if you don't like the way Sony's doing things, you don't have to support them. Hey, Alex. So why are you settling with one waifu? Well, that's why I asked the question. Why settle for one waifu? You know, you watch a show and it's like, oh, she'd make a good waifu. Oh, but she would also make a good waifu. So you know what? They're both my waifus. Blue Exorcist. Demon Lord 2099. 365 Days to the Wedding. Ron Kamanohashi's 2.5 Dimensional Seduction. I'm watching that. It's cute. It's fun. It's too bad that it's languishing down at the bottom. You don't understand why Crunchyroll gets so much hate? I don't know myself. Maybe it's just the way they do things, like the fact that Crunchyroll used to be a pirate site and now they're somehow been legitimized. Why settle with one waifu when you could be the harem king? Healer was banned from his party. Stories of girls who couldn't be magicians. I don't think I've ever heard of that one. You Are Ms. Servant. I started watching that one. And it doesn't seem too bad. I don't know why. Like I say, I don't know why it's languishing at the bottom here. Let This Grieving Soul Retire. Blue Lock versus U20 Japan. Tower of God. Workshop Battle. Loner Life. Goodbye Dragon Life. And finally at the very bottom, Demon Lord Retry R. Oh well, there's some of the highlights of the rankings. Now, are people just liking Dandadan because it's weird? They're like, oh yeah, this is weird. It must be good. Anyway, before we get to the main event, how about a commercial?
Oh, hey there everybody. How are you? Well, I don't always play video games, but when I do, I make sure to safely make a safety save in a safe environment. And if you don't know how to make a safety save, well then make sure you check out Pop Culture Mechanics, 9 a.m. Mountain Time and 10 a.m. Central on Saturday mornings, where you can learn how to make a safety save that you might be so excited you could dance if you wanna. So, come on and check out Pop Culture Mechanics on Saturday mornings. Going to see you there. Bye.
Finally! Yes! Whew! My God! All right, now we're back, and yeah, I really thank Punk Bottle for helping me out on that, making that little commercial, little shameless self promotion, but yeah, he did really well, and he has my eternal gratitude. Because they're a hive of scum and villainy, Crunchy gets things and then censors the crap out of it. Yes, if you're going to get things, don't censor it. Stop it. You don't have to do that. Dandadan is nostalgic for you. It has a Future Boy Conan feel. Okay. I have heard of Future Boy Conan. But let's get to that main event there, gents, and that would be my waifu pick. Let's see. I just have to find it here. Not that one. There we go. And let's see. I did my due diligence. Some timestamps. Where is that? Right there. The first waifu is going to be Cheryl Nome from Macross Frontier. And there she is. And we get a little bit of landing. She is the idol of many because she does such great singing. So she is one of them. And I know, Fabric, you're watching the original, aren't you? So you'll know about Lin Minmei, the original singing idol. And her next showing is... she does have healthy lungs. You got her, Godzillionaire. And then she also has her concert coming up. And Ranka's there. She's one of the other main characters in the show. And you've got her concert starting. And she can sing. She can belt it out. And she keeps doing costume changes. Meanwhile, there is a battle going on, but her concert, everybody's having a good old time, and she's just putting on a great show. Yes, I am. I'm really enjoying it. How'd you miss it at first run? Yeah, I don't know, but I'm glad you are enjoying it. What episode are you on? And then Cheryl makes her appearance here. Where is it? When she's getting, because everyone needs to be evacuated, she is getting taken away by the military. You can see people ignoring a space battle for Taylor Swift. They're in a cult. They don't know what's going on at the time, Godzillionaire. They have no idea until the military sounds the alarm, and yeah, things start going sideways. Especially when one of the aliens gets into the town. You're actually near the end of Fortress. Okay, good. And then what are you going to hit up next, Fabric? Which series are you going to hit up next of Macross? So yes, she is whisked away. And that is as much as you will see her in the first episode. But you will see more of her in this next episode I've got queued up here. I believe it's that one. That's it. And where was it? Bum, 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 bum. There we go. She is resting in the hospital. And she gets a visit from main character. And there he is. He's come to visit her, and Ranka as well. And just as she actually gets to leave her hospital bed, and they go for a little walk. And all of a sudden they hear Ranka singing on the television. There she is. You're not sure, but your plan is to watch them in order of release date to get the feel the original watchers got. Yeah, okay, good stuff. So then you'll probably want to watch, what's it called now? Macross, Do You Remember Love? That'll be like a shortened version of the series. It's a movie. And then after that, you'll either want to watch Macross 7 or Macross Plus. They came out in the same year. Macross Plus is short. It's only 4 episodes. It's an OVA. But it's really good. And Macross 7 is like 49 episodes. But it's got some damn good music to it. And Alex can attest to the fact as well, because he did the run through of, I think, the whole series as well. So as you can see, there's our love triangle. This lucky guy, he's got 2 waifus that want to be with him. And this leads to a little bit of a sing-off between the two, because they're both singing stars. And good old Cheryl there, she's not going to lose to Ranka, so she starts singing. And then Ranka starts singing. And so it's a sing-off. You love a good music score? Yep, Macross has it then. You are definitely in for a real treat. Lots of good music. And in Macross 7, it's Firebomber. And they have some awesome tunes. Yeah, a waifu sandwich. Yeah, Alto, he's the meat in a waifu sandwich. There you go. Perfect visual rate. Where is it? Right here. Boom. You get that visual. 1 waifu in each eye. And they keep singing and singing. Everybody in the hospital's like, whoa, are those guys singing? And yeah. Until, she put a little too much exertion. You're a huge fan of Miria? You talking about the green-haired wife of Maximilian Genus? And yes. And that is the last. That's the last we'll see her in that episode. But yes, Cheryl Nome, the galactic songstress as she's known as. Fabric, I can't wait until you get up to Macross Frontier and you're watching. You're going to find that I highly recommend this one as like one of the best Macross shows. It's got excellent music. It's got great animation and a good story. Because you're watching from the very beginning, you're going to get a lot of the inside Easter eggs that they throw at you. So you're in for a real big treat. Okay, but that's Cheryl Nome, and there she is again. From Macross Frontier is my first choice, my first pick of waifu this week. Next one. Okay, this is going to be over here. Okay. I think that's the one. Nope, that's not it. There we go. All right. Let me just get the timestamp here. Hey, what's up, genitals? A rare pop harem stream? Hey, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, that's why you want to watch it. That's the way you get these. Yeah, exactly. I like the way you think. Right on. Oh, right, I missed out. He did the Berserk score. Forces is a timeless classic. Yeah. Hello, nurse. All right, next up. From Uchu Senkan Yamato 2199 is Miss Yuki Mori. And I gotta say, damn, these character designs are awesome. They did really well. And as opposed to the original, where Yuki was like the main woman, they have put way more of them on the ship now. So that's why I say why settle for just one? If you're watching Space Battleship Yamato, you've got your choice of more. To hell with those who say less. You want more. And speaking which, Nico, morning. How's things, Nico? Thank you for coming by and joining us for some waifu goodness. And I must say, Yuki Mori, very nice looking waifu. As you can see, very aesthetically pleasing. And she is sent to there by Saturn. It's funny how crap American animation is compared to even the older anime. I mean, yeah, how far back do you need to go to see that? You know, you can go back to the 70s and watch some Cutie Honey or watch some Lupin the Third, and it just blows stuff away that's even modern American animation. Yeah, Nico, she is one of the OG waifus. Yeah, she is. And she looks cute with her hair up, too. See, we even got the nurse. She had to come along. She is, she's well built, you know, if you know what I'm saying. No comparison now, but Rock and Rule from the 70s was great. So they go down because of there's an SOS being sent out, and they're trying to find where it came from. It looks like it came from this ship. But then they get attacked. They're trying to take cover. There's another one. Her name is Akira Yamamoto. And she is going to become one of the best pilots out there. Rock and Roll had David Bowie and Debbie Harry voicing characters. Hey, 2 iconic singers. Nice. So these tanks from the enemy are trying to shoot down our heroes. Oh, but she gets taken by androids. Rock and Roll's a must-see if you can find it. I'm sure that everybody can see what they can do. See if you can find Rock and Rule. So Yuki got taken captive, but she managed to throw herself free. And boom! Buddy gets one in the head. Your only surviving copy is on 9mm. Wow. You gotta get that converted over. I think there's stuff you can get on Amazon that'll take 9mm film and digitize it. And we get to see, they were wondering who that pilot was. And yes, it's Akira. There she arrives on the bridge. And that's it for that episode that she's in. But I got one more because, I feel that there should be a little more than that. There we go. And this one is from when they're doing, I believe, a warp. And she's asked to go check the automatic navigation room. There's Akira again. And another one, another waifu, just coming out of the woodwork everywhere. And Yuki finds the young girl there collapsed. And then over here, an envoy is sent from an enemy ship. And everybody's like, oh, I wonder what the aliens look like. Well, there's another waifu. So you definitely have your choice. So time for a little bit of interrogation and a little bit of trying to work together, because right now they are trapped in a pocket dimension. That's an alien invasion I could go for. And I would like to just welcome our blue-skinned overlords. Her name is Melda Dietz. So they have to figure out. And there's another waifu. Invasion of the waifus. That's a story I'd watch. So they have to trust one another to get out of this pocket dimension. So the plan is to get the Yamato to blast a hole through the pocket dimension, and the enemy is supposed to tow them out to safety because they'll lose all their power after. There seems to be some treachery. But it's this guy's fault, this Imperial Guard. He stopped them from towing the Yamato out of there. But all of a sudden, I think things were resolved and the enemy is towing them back out of there. Pocket dimension certainly isn't a euphemism for anything, right? Not this time around, Fabric, not this time. If you guys have not seen Uchu Senkan Yamato, I highly recommend it. Especially the remake. They did a very good job. Like I say, character designs, animation, it's all been upgraded. The story has not changed. And unfortunately, she just gets told that the ship she was on was destroyed by their own forces. And she can't believe it. So she's going to stay on the Yamato for now. And there you go, Yukimori, but more importantly, way more waifus on Space Battleship Yamato. That is why I pose the question, why settle for just one waifu when you can have many? And finally, the last one. That's it there. Now with more waifu. I mean, that is the selling point, isn't it, David? I just gotta find the timestamp here. There we go. The last one on the list is Vermeil from Vermeil in Gold. Yeah, she's a demon, but damn, what a demon. And this fella here, he summoned her because he wasn't going to pass his exam if he didn't have to. He had to summon a familiar. And he tried and couldn't do it until this one book he found, and he summoned Vermeil. Nico. Oh, mommy. The matter would be a little slow for today's audience. Classic space operas aren't popular anymore. Perhaps, but still. It matters is that we watch it. Doesn't have to be for, the masses. I don't care about. If you enjoy it, just give it a watch. Has to be a demon. Those things defy gravity. This one's a banger. You bet it is. At least she's open to being a demon. Not all women are. That's right. Own it. So yes, a very good waifu, I'd say. They're trying to tell the teacher that, yep, she's my familiar, all right. And he has to show, she shows him the contract mark. And this girl is jealous, like angry that her friend, Alto is his name, and he has Vermeil as his familiar. I agree, Fabric. Yes, because I watched the whole thing, and it is a good story. There's a part, I don't know if you guys have watched it. If there's a part where she goes like full demon, because someone's messing around, and she stabs her guy. But all when she hears his name or hears his voice call her, and she like snaps out of it. And his friend challenges him to a duel. And if she wins, she's like, "That's it. You leave your familiar in your room." And they go over the dueling, formal duels, and the etiquette that goes along with it. Yes, that's right. The whole premise is his mana is too thick, too powerful. Any regular regular familiar would just get poisoned by it and die. So apparently Vermeil is a demon, and she can handle it no problem. And here we go. The duel. And they survive without a scratch. His mana is too girthy. They survive that attack. And she surrenders. So there you go. That is Vermeil as the final waifu of the day. And yes, enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself some good anime with waifus in it. Now let's go over not this, but this. So I really decimated my list last time because there was just way too much on my plate. The dragon dinosaur subplot is good too. Yeah. Yeah, it is. First off, 2.5 dimensional seduction. I am enjoying that. It's a nice show to watch. It's all about cosplaying and making friends as you're cosplaying. For those of you that don't know, I've got myself, I actually got myself a figure from this show, and I'm going to be doing an unboxing soon. So I will upload that. I've got some pictures in my Discord. Reincarnated aristocrat, using his appraisal skill. I'm really enjoying this show. The fact that this guy, his special ability is to see people's potential. And he gathers strong people around himself. That's the best way to use that skill. Is Dragon Ball Daima any good? It looks like Dragon Ball GT Redux. It does. It does, Godzillionaire. The thing is that it's not just Goku this time. It's does everybody, like Vegeta, Bulma, Trunks and Goten, Piccolo. Everybody gets turned into a kid. You know, Kibitsu and Supreme Kai. And the last I watched, I'm only on episode 2. They're heading for the demon realm. But I think it was just Goku and Supreme Kai. But yeah, I gotta watch a little bit more to see if it's what they're gonna do. On this roof, Annie list hoarders. No. Do-over damsel. Yeah, I'm liking it. She gets to sort of go back in time 4 years and try to stop the Dragon Emperor from just devastating her lands and everybody like that, and she wants to save herself from being wiped out. Most notorious talker. Yeah, this one, very enjoyable. He's trying to gather up a group of fighters so that they can have the best clan. So it's getting really good. I'm afraid that it's probably going to be, well, it's probably not going to finish off, so it's going to have a second season, which I'm all for. And finally, You Are Ms. Servant. I just watched the first episode. And yeah, she's an assassin. And she's trying to be a maid for her new master. But it's not working out so well. She's very clumsy. And the only thing she's good at is knife work, which is okay in the kitchen, but anywhere else, it's not very practical. Get your reading glasses. So that's it. That's it for this season. I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's good enough for now. We'll make it through, and then we'll see what happens for the spring or the winter anime. Sorry. I don't know if you guys are watching any of these right now. But I would say I look forward to Talker most of all. All right. Well, that's pretty much it for the day. I appreciate you guys coming out and enjoying some waifus with me. It's always good. Thanks to you, David Glenn, good old Fabric, Godzillionaire, Alex Moore, of course, and Genitals, Nico, and anybody else who was lurking and listening. You know, whether you're on Twitch or Rumble or Kick or on YouTube, I appreciate you guys coming out. Oh, do I want to do that or do I want to do this? That. There we go. You got to drop Dan to make room for more Macross. There you go. I mean, it's going to happen, but you won't be disappointed. The music is so iconic in the Macross universe, and you'll have a great time. Let me know when you've caught up to Frontier, because I'd really like to have a good chat with you about that. Yeah, right on. So before you guys go, hey, hit the like, subscribe, all that good stuff. You know, spread the word, let everybody know. You know, there's the other channels that I always tell you to go and pay attention to, and I'm pretty sure you guys do for the most part. You know, we're all in that sort of circle of people, like, you know, because Pacific 414, DJ Ronnie G, Brandon the Anime Guy, Carl, the RNG Podcast, Tomby, Angry Canadian, Nerdporeal Lifeform. There's also Punkwaddle, don't forget him. Everybody's favorite penguin. Infinite Metal on Twitch. And he's pretty funny. I enjoy watching Infinite. Coming up, guys, Tuesday, Trades Talk Tuesday. I'll be here. You know, extolling the virtues of being in the skilled trades. I'll show you some pictures and videos, some of the things I've been working on. And as I've been called by Angry Canadian, Micro Light. I never thought of that before, but Micro Light. That was good. And then Carl has called me the Blue Collar Weeb. I'll take that. I'll wear that moniker. Why not? The Blue Collar Weeb. Suits me, I think. And then, don't forget Saturday, Retro Game is playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Nightmare Troubadour. And then finally, next Sunday, I believe that will be the last Sunday of the month. So, that'll be it for waifus. I'll have to get some real good ones for that last stream. And hope to see you all there. But until Tuesday, everyone, I've been Pop, and I am signing off.